Oh, shit. Hello, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I don't know what's going on, but I've noticed. Before, I've been complaining about how the game is too quiet. And then it was loud again. And now it's too quiet again. And I've noticed that, like... I've been watching some videos on YouTube. Those have been super quiet. I don't know, but my volume sliders are all the same. So I have no idea what's going on. But anyway, was there something I was waiting on? Yeah, I was keeping this at like a 4, this at a 5. And then I think I need to sweep that up. Actually, we'll do this at a 7. I think I'm just ready to dig this out. And then what I do is I don't let people pass through this door. Because essentially, this is what I have to do. I haven't figured out a way around it. There's something I can find eventually that's great. But this auto sweeper will constantly heat up and never cool down. Right? So it's going to just keep heating up and up and up and up until it finally overheats at 275. Same thing with this conveyor loader. After that, I have to deconstruct it and then reconstruct it, because if I repair it, the temperature will still be the same and it'll just overheat again because it's in a vacuum. But I don't know that I want to put anything else in here, honestly. At like a 7. Sweep that stuff up. And that should start giving us some decent power. So I'm going to kind of keep an eye on that. How's this looking? 2,000. I'm going to go until this has hit its thing. Oh, yeah, because I told it to build that other stuff. That's right. Excuse me. I shouldn't need this anymore. Right, I shouldn't. At least not right now. Which is whatever, perfectly fine. And but I will keep this right here for right now, just in case I do need to patch off. So that's done. This will be done and erupt in 30 cycles. Oops. 32, actually. Where are you going there, buddy? Maybe I should pop over here and drop off here. Should I? Well, the other thing I need to do anyway is, and we'll build those at a slightly higher priority. Because that's, a little bit too much roundabouting for me. So hopefully we can get this set up soon, because this will give us a nice chunk of power, and hopefully we can continue our steel production. I do need to bring this out and replace all of this stuff as well. Because essentially I'm going to just start replacing all the heavy watt with heavy watt conductive. Excuse me. Because I believe that with the amount of lead we have, we're good. I think we should be perfectly fine with that amount of lead. Weird. Hold on. Wrangle. I am getting into a weird spot where wrangling's kind of a weird thing. I constantly have these little guys chilling out like that. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Where are you going? You are going to dig, okay. Can you dig that stuff too? Because now we're finally getting up. Yeah, I mean, I guess right now we're just kind of like going on. For the most part, I think I have everything set up, and now it's mostly going to just be... Why are you, like, being so janky? Getting projects done. Making sure I've got stuff to start making a steam rocket and a petroleum rocket eventually. Things along those lines. Because power is going to start being an issue for the most part. Oxygen generation is not going to be. I think for the most part my oxygen generation is pretty solid. I mean, 2 of these things keep my general base full, as well as my, you know, suits. Lavender chamomile. Okay. Sorry, I got a timer going for my tea, just so I make sure to remember to stop steeping it. Oh my gosh. Itchy head. Yeah. And I know I've also heard people say that, well, not people, one person in particular, and I'm sure if you've watched much on tutorials, you've probably run across someone who does not like showers, doesn't like comfy beds. I understand the comfy beds to an extent, but personally, I just like showers. I don't mind them. I don't think it's that big of a deal, personally, but hey, he's pretty successful in his bases, so I'm not going to say that he's wrong, per se. But I do think that there is a... Okay, when's this going to erupt next? So this just become undormant. So when is the next eruption? 2.6 cycles. Since I've been playing KSP, their Kerbal Space Program, if you don't know, I've kind of really enjoyed their warp 2 time things. It's been kind of nice. Be kind of nice just to say, like, let's warp into the future. Do I have any new skills people might want? Oh, Meep. Meep's athletic is 6. Now. It's almost to a point where I would let Meep out this door. Okay. This stuff has not been getting swept. So, let's get it swept, please. Anyway. Yeah, it seems like for the most part people are. What are you going to do, Joshua? You're going to dig over here. Okay, so we're finally getting this dig order done on this side. And I'm kind of just waiting for my steel to get done. Oh, excuse me. Where are you going? What do you have? What are you carrying? Fossil. I don't think we need much more lime, my guy. I mean, I guess it's not like a big deal. But can we do, like, these at 6s? Then? This at a 5? Actually, if that was the case, we'll just keep it all at 5s, actually. Excuse me. Just trying to figure out if that 10.29 is accurate, because it always seems like with the heavy watt wires, the actual potential is higher than what it says. Because that's like peaking out at 10.24, but these two aren't even running. These aren't running. This isn't running. This wasn't running. You know? This isn't running. So it feels inaccurate. Okay, I'm trying to see, or trying to think how I want to do this. Because I think you want to build your bunkers to the straight top. I think the best way for me to do any of this is actually to build up and then build down like 2 from the top with my bunker tiles, and then it'd make it easier for the bunker doors to just kind of be I could walk on top of the bunker tiles to go place the bunker doors as I get them. Excuse me. Buildings. And we'll just clear off these as well. And this will be my main drag, my main ladder system. There we go. Little flabbergasted. Is that all swept up? Oh, finally, but still. Oh, here we go. Liquefiable, polluted ice. I'll stick like 2 here. Oh, here. Raw mineral? No. It is. Where is it? Consumable ore? Where is it? Cultivatable soil. So clay. Eggshell. Fossil. Metal ore. Make that a 6. I don't even know if I need to do this anymore. Oh, 1.1 cycles. Okay, nobody's allowed in for right now. I don't want people going in there just yet. What? Shit. Somebody just go get that. Come on, somebody go deconstruct that, please. And then we'll make these Prio 7s. Yeah. I just realized what I should do here is I could vent this out on this. Yeah, we'll just do that. Basically, I kind of just want to stick around right now and watch this pop. Just to be sure things are going well. Liquefiable brine ice. I want these to be 6s, which I don't think I did over here. Okay, and then where's the ones I had here? We'll just deconstruct those. Turn them off too. Like just. I think I might want to come tame this one now. Frame it up. I'd have to... how do I get in, though? Do I come in from down here? That might be the best way. I also think I should just kind of get rid of all this piping here, because I don't think it's necessary anymore. I could just come in from the bottom. I might just pop over from this thing over here. You know? Dig over. Let this all spill out. Do this. Something like that. Kind of get this going. Then I could just come down from here. Make that way easier. Anyway, this should be popping pretty soon. Half a cycle. I do think this thing has worked magic. I mean, not like pure magic, but I do feel like it's helped. I don't know how many times, maybe none yet, but I do believe that it's doing what it's supposed to. And then this is getting there. It's like so low. I can't believe how low it's gotten. here? Oh, just some brine. Brine falling down in general. Oops. Oh, I can't. That's right. Let me see this side. How's it looking? Not as much digging over here gotten done still. Alright. Let's watch this erupt. Yeah, I knew they'd fix those gas pipes eventually. Is this blocked? Yeah, it's blocked. Fuck. That's what I was afraid of, so... I am gonna expedite those a little more. So close. 90 seconds. Well, more, less than 90 seconds, but I just want to come check this real quick. Yeah, kind of pretty much what I was hoping for. Get that gone and it'll be even better. Get a lot of this gone as well. Okay. Let's watch. Essentially, I just want to make sure things do not melt. Okay. Because essentially I want this to reach out as far as possible before it starts picking up. And it freezes, solidifies at 1400. Yeah, I don't want it picking up this igneous rock just yet. And that's all she does. Okay. This is getting hot. Oh, it's essentially what I did. When I did it like this, all this magma transfers its heat into these window tiles, which also transfer the heat into the igneous rock once it gets into the system. All that moves its heat down through here into the mechanized airlocks, into these tiles, which then transfers along the temp shift plates onto these through the water, steams it up, and then as I get the rock, eventually what I had to do, I figure I'll just do a quick explanation. So it comes in, it goes through this cycle where it comes through here, and essentially I'm just doing this to cool it down. And then when it gets to here, if it's below 200, which is what I want it to be, is below 200, it will kick off to this one. But my issue, and it'll do that for like 30 seconds, I think. But I was running to issue where I would do that, and a bunch of really hot rock would be right behind it. So I threw a second sensor here to check if it's above 300, don't send it through, stick it back into this system. And then the 200 stuff, pretty much 200 to 300 will cycle through here. Sorry, that's my timer for this. We'll cycle through here, cooling everything itself down, steaming up the water, and it'll just kind of cycle through here over and over again. With this stuff here until it's under 40 degrees, in that point it'll come kick it out to here. So I'm gonna stop this one after I kind of see how the system cycles, make sure it's doing good. And then I have these here. This is going to load this up with as much as it can, and everything it can't, it's going to kick into here. Yeah, I don't want it picking up until this has brought itself back to this point. And its next eruption is in, what? 14 cycles. Yeah, now we're starting to steam up. Because this is starting to get to, 200. Is that right? If it's below 0. Yeah, so I think I must do it like this so that it lets the heat transfer a little better for a while. Blueprint. Don't want any of that. I might consider taking new dupes a little bit later. Though if I start taking new dupes, I'm gonna want to probably add one more range. Because I'm generating only about 2,000 calories. Jesus. It's so inconsistent, man. So let's wait it out. And as soon as I see this start cycling, I just want to make sure it's going to do what I want it to at this point. And then I'm going to watch the conveyor overlay just to make sure I don't accidentally cycle it over to here too early. This is where it's going to start getting real hot. Now this should turn red. Send it. What? Okay, I guess it's gonna cycle it like that for right now. Yeah, and so essentially it's cycling it this way for right now, but soon it's gonna kick it over to this side. Yeah, and now it's going to cycle normally, essentially. Until something gets below 200 degrees. And as you can see, all that transferred a bunch of heat over to here. And this is to keep the heat on this side in check, because too much, and we might start overheating our steam turbines to, you know, and then once it starts dropping a little below, we want this to close back down and start passing heat through it again. So yeah, this isn't nearly as good as a, you know, like a standard volcano, since it's a minor volcano, but excuse me. It should start generating some power for us at some point in time. Because there was another way I was doing this that I've seen a lot of people mention, and that was to, instead of having glass tiles like this and a little conveyor system, you had a bunch of doors, mechanized airlocks that would open and trap the igneous rock inside of them, and that was supposed to transfer the heat into the door really fast. But I was having an issue where it just seemed to eat the heat and it just disappeared. All the heat didn't transfer very well. So I came up with this idea myself, I think. Maybe I found it. I thought I came up with it myself. Thinking, you know what, this will at least get it, you know. Yeah, so now it's going to do is do that, and it's going to transfer the stuff that's less than 300 over into here, where it's going to really ramp up the heat. And then from there, oops, it's going to go through here to cool down even more from inside here. And if it's not cold enough, cycle back through until it's, you know, 40 degrees. Yeah, it seems to be working. We're generating some power. Not like a whole lot, but it is still something, honestly. That's all I care about. So how have things been going over here? Not great. Still missing this entire chunk. Need to get a little bit done here. Haven't even touched this one yet. Or this area. Although you did clear out all this. I just want to take a quick look at some of this stuff. Started to work here, it looks like, and then we stopped. I didn't do that. And then it looks like you started working over here. You're working here. You're gonna get there eventually. Yeah. So things are going. God damn it, dude. Yeah, things look like they're going pretty well for the most part. Right now, it just seems like it's big projects that I need to worry about. Did those Pakus die? Yeah, they finally died. So, yeah, looks good. Okay, that's good. That's mostly drained. So I'm going to probably come down and dig out this in a little while. To finish that out. So, sweet. Get rid of that. Sweet. Alright, well, I'm going to call this one here. So, yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.